Hi, welcome to the Jenna and Shelby Show, and I'm Shelby. Today, our topic is pregnancy. Pregnancy is a really good thing when you're the right age, and it's a really just lovely thing, and I think it's beautiful. When you're the wrong age, let's say you're a teen, it can be hard. You don't normally get to finish school, and you don't normally get to do a lot of the things that teenagers get to do. So, when you do end up getting pregnant and you didn't use protection, then you have to now live your life with this child and choose different steps to make sure this child has a good life. Now, it's always a good thing. Pregnancy always is. But teen pregnancy, I think it can be prevented, and it can be prevented, but it's just a better idea that it just doesn't happen. What happens? Have you ever seen those shows on MTV, like 16 and Pregnant, Teen Mom 2? Those shows, those are the ones that really show you that. Those are how those people live, and you don't want to end up like them. You don't want to end up how they ended up. So, you just want to learn about that. And your parents always say, don't watch those shows, they're stupid. But it shows you how it works, how it goes, how they have to live their life. And usually the baby daddy and the baby mommy split up. So that's one of the segments. The next card that I have is miscarriage. It is if the people who are watching this don't know what miscarriage, it means when you are pregnant, your baby does die in your stomach, and usually they have no reason why. Usually, when they're alive, it's called SIDS. It's also called SIDS when they're in your belly. So that is something that I really think it would be very hard for families, and it would be very hard for the people who have lost their child and not knowing why. Next card is being a mom. I think being a mom would be a really, really lovely thing, being the right age, considering, and it would just be something that you'd have to take. Once you do this, there's no going back. You can't prevent it or anything. But I think being a mom would be very fun, and I think the moms that didn't quite know that they really were ready found out, that a child is the joy in life, basically. Next that I have is baby money, which is something where you want to start a fund for your child pretty early that goes towards their college, because they still want to, I'm sure they're going to want to get into a great college and still be able to, be able to learn and have the great opportunity to go to a good college. And I think that's something cool, very cool too. And I think that's something that if you really save up since the baby is born, you can actually make it enough for the college. So now we are going to have Jenna speak for her about her thoughts on pregnancy, and she is back here checking email. Are you ready, Miss Bo? Oh, 1 minute. She's into a really good email. And here she comes. I'll give her the floor. Hold on 1 second. She's still trying to get this email and stuff. Oh, I'm super sorry. She has to read 2 more emails. So why don't I just explain a couple more things. I think that when you want to be a mom, you're ready to be a mom. When you're talking it over and doing all that stuff, you're ready to be a mom. When you're kind of, I don't know, maybe, the I don't know and the maybe it shows that you're not ready. When you say, okay, yeah, I'm ready, then you're ready. You don't want any I don't knows or maybes or something that doesn't seem that you're ready to progress into that challenge of life. And you always want to be ready to have a child. And you, when you're a teen, use protection. You know, birth control, condoms. You just use those type of things just so, you know, we all know. They all know how to do it. She's almost done with her email. Just let me see. She's just trying to get him all read just so she can bring the black chair over when you're done so we can maybe both sit here, and I'll just kind of scoot over here. Hold on, I'm very sorry about this mishap. It's just sorry, I was busy. Jenna is in the middle of a really good email. This kid, unbelievable, wrote like literally a 3-page email. It's retarded. Please, if you decide to write us an email or message us, please make it short. I mean, you can, you know, it can be like a couple paragraphs, but please, what? Super sorry. She wants some things off the dresser just because she's a little hungry, so I gave her something to eat. So basically I'm trying to make it so she can get through this email. But pregnancy it's a very beautiful, beautiful thing when you're ready. I mean, it was even when you're not ready. You know, holding your baby in your arms for the first time, I think would just be, I would love it. I think it would be so pretty. So now, I think Jenna's done with her email, so let her slide in here and talk about her topics on her cards. Oh, good night. Hold on 1 second. And there we go. I just had to do a couple things. Okay. Hello. My name is Jenna, and I'm here to talk about pregnancy. My topic, Shelby's topic. Let's talk about those. She just wants to make sure what I talk about isn't what she's talking about, so let me just show her my cards. Okay. 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 I'm here to talk about abortion. Abortion is a horrible, horrible choice to make. But if you want to get abortion, that's your choice. But I honestly think that is horrible. Abortion is just, you're killing a child. You're killing a beautiful person that's getting put into this world. Like, you can't kill a baby. Even if it's the wrong thing to do or the right thing to do, you still shouldn't do it. Exactly. It's just the choice that kills. And choosing, that's what I'm saying. Choosing baby names. Baby names is a hard decision. Because once you name it, it's gotta stick with it. And
Where was I?
Baby name.
Yes. And if it's a boy or a girl, it could be like any name. Like, but try to pick a unique name. Like, everybody has the name
Morgan, Sarah,
Jenna.
Yeah.
Shelby.
I don't know a lot of Shelby's.
That's you, though. There's a lot of names in this world. There's, Chris, Ryan, Jennifer.
There's a lot of names.
Cheyenne. There's a lot of names.
There's a lot of like Maxes and Morgans. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, but if it's a girl, pick a unique name that like nobody.
She actually has a really cool nickname, baby name. Unique.
Do I have to say something? Oh, when I have a baby, when I'm an adult, I hope I have a girl or a boy, it doesn't matter. Their name.
Say boy and girl.
Yeah, boy and girl names. Their names. The girl name is going to be, it's a unique name, and it'll go with her really well. Her name is Swayze, S-W-A-Y-Z-E. It's just a unique name, and I just thought of it. And if I have a boy, oh no, if I have a child, if a boy, his name is going to be Cephas. It's my mother's dad's name. His name was Cephas, and and he died of a seizure. And Cephas, he was the greatest grandpa ever, and so I just want to thank him, and I miss him. I just want him to be named that.
It's a very good name.
Choosing babies' names is very hard, so choose carefully and not the ones that everybody has.
I'd like to point out a unique name that I've never heard before. It's my teacher. She had a baby recently, and she had a baby girl, and they named it Connolly. I've never heard that name before. It's a really pretty name.
And if I was thinking about it, I wanted to name my daughter's name Swayze and Coraline. I just love that movie, Coraline. I'm sorry. I have to copy the name, I know, but I love the name Coraline. But there's not that much Veras out there, because my teacher's name that just had a baby is Vera. Vera. That's a pretty unique name.
Vera. V-E-R-A, in case you couldn't really understand it.
Okay. And my other card is,
how old you should be when you have a baby.
I know. Yes, when she said, the age of how old for a baby. I mean, there's a lot of teen pregnancies these days, a lot. But the age to have a child is like, I would say when you're like in your 20s. Like,
and most people have their babies.
Like, it's not really good to like have the S word at the age of 15 or 14, because there's a lot, a bunch of teen pregnancies. And to be honest with you, teenagers, they are just getting pregnant to be on 16 pregnant. Teenagers are getting pregnant to be on TV. But, because I don't think they accidentally meant to have the S word. Yeah. Have your baby when you're in your 20s. And most importantly, you gotta live your life young. I mean, talking about this, I'm only 12 years old and I know about this. And in a couple months, I'm gonna be a teenager. And you need to live your life young. Just, live young. Explore. Go party. Meet some people. I mean, if you have to, just get drunk. Just have a blast. Yes, and most importantly, use condoms and birth control. That is the most important thing.
It is. That's the choice that prevents your little bundle of joy. Till later.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I don't want babies to be born. Like, they're beautiful gifts, but I'm just saying, just don't be pregnant when you're a teenager, because, like she said, you don't get to finish school, and you don't get to graduate with a class that you absolutely, like, love, and you hope to graduate with them. And it's just horrible.
No teen pregnancy.
Not saying it's a bad thing, but just be protected. That is all for today. If you watched this, it really means a lot to us. So, this is Jenna signing off.
Shelby, see ya.
Bye. Love you.